Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben Aubert, and I'm the program specialist for natural science at UNESCO Bangkok office. And I'll convey to you the greetings of Mr. Shigeru Aoyagi, the director of the regional UNESCO office in Bangkok. We are continuing to celebrate the International Day for Conservation of Mangrove Ecosystems, which every year is the 26th of July. And this time we have joined between UNESCO and the UN RED program. And we are reading out a few messages today and make some announcements. And then on the 1st of October, we will have an event, and we hope that a lot of people from other UN agencies and from academia and from government agencies and from the general public and from the private sector will join us. And in particular, also we hope that young people will join us, because young people, of course, as we know, they have nature conservation at their heart, they have climate issues at their heart, and they are very right to have expressed their concerns in 2019 vocally. Let me read out to you the message from Dr. Shamila Naer Bedouel. She is the UNESCO Assistant Director General for the Natural Sciences on the occasion of the International Day for Conservation of Mangrove Ecosystems, 26th of July, 2020. And I quote, "Following UNESCO's sound track record in the conservation, restoration and scientific research of mangrove ecosystems, the organization's General Conference proclaimed in 2015 an International Day specifically for mangrove ecosystems. The celebration has been an opportunity to shed light on the utmost importance of these ecosystems for people because of their role in protecting coastal zones and small islands from ocean surges, erosion and other hazards, their high marine productivity and immense carbon sequestration capacity, as well as their important ecosystem functions and economic services. UNESCO has not only contributed to this understanding through its participation on major international conferences, scientific interventions and publications, such as the World Atlas of Mangroves, but also promoted numerous actions in the field through the World Network of Biosphere Reserves and Natural World Heritage sites, such as Ranong Biosphere Reserve in Thailand. After a history of predatory harvesting and mining, the area has been subject to extensive restoration in the past years. The list of projects goes further, ranging from disaster preparedness initiatives in the Sundarbans in India, the world's largest mangrove forest with millions of people relying on its resources for a living, to assessments of indigenous and local knowledge-based loss and damage adaptation in the mangrove islets of Otwe Biosphere Reserve in Micronesia, a small island developing state. Therefore, on the occasion of the International Day for the Conservation of Mangrove Ecosystems in 2020, I invite you to celebrate alongside UNESCO in anticipation of the beginning of the International Decade of Ecosystem Restoration 2021 to 2030. Let us take action. Despite their immense importance to our well-being, there is still a lot to do in order to stop the continuous loss of mangrove habitats. Based on science, with the support of environmental education and community involvement, we must conserve, restore, and promote the sustainable use of mangrove ecosystems. Strengthening coastal UNESCO biosphere reserves and establishing new ones is a way to keep what we have and restore what we have lost. Let us work together. Our ambitious goal can only be achieved with the support of all stakeholders, including government authorities, academic institutions, nature conservation bodies, schools, communities, and the private sector. From 2021, we will develop dynamic concerted actions to generate holistic cooperation for large-scale positive change. Let us jointly contribute to this goal and conserve and restore mangroves, supported by a process of socio-ecological monitoring. We have to do much to address the ongoing environmental crisis that have worsened over the years and decades. It would also be a major mistake to leave the youth behind, as it has been done before. These environmental crises will not go away by themselves. Action is needed, and we need to work together. We sincerely hope that you will assist us to improve the health and resilience of mangrove ecosystems throughout the world. Please get in touch with UNESCO. We need your technical, in-kind, moral, and financial assistance to enable us to take the needed action. End of quote. I thank you very much to listening to this message. I'm asking you to take this message to your heart. The environmental crisis that Dr. Shamila has mentioned in her message are a reality. They are not going away by themselves, neither the biodiversity crisis, nor the climate crisis, nor the pollution crisis. These crises are real, they will not go away. And we need everybody to participate in this. Having said this, again, thank you for your attention, and I'm now handing over to my colleague Serena Fortuna in Rome.